Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's live stream. So a little different today. We are going to be going over 2025 uh, with my channel and everything, and what to look forward to for 2026. First of all, Happy New Year, and thank you for joining today. Thank you for being here. Hopefully, everything has been going good for you for Christmas, for New Year's. The holidays have been absolutely crazy for me today. If you've been following me, you will know that I am extremely late today. Normally I try to always start at 9 a.m. But like I said, with the holidays, it's just been absolutely crazy. I'm really hoping for everything to go back to normal um, next week. There's just been a lot of change of plans. I try to keep you guys up to date with everything that's going to be going on. Um, but unfortunately, just everything just keeps changing, and I feel bad when stuff like that happens. Like I tell you guys, like, hey, this is what's going to happen, and then plans change, and I feel like an idiot. So really try to avoid that. Um, I have been trying to keep everything up to date on my YouTube channel and also my Discord. If you want to join that, the link is in all my videos on YouTube, all my live streams, all my edited videos. It's on Twitch, so you can join that place to hang out, get updates and news. But yeah, so if you are new to the channel, my name is Casual Celestial Gaming. I do new games, old games, demos, updates. I started YouTube back in July. Didn't actually start live streaming until September, and I've kind of gone to now. I'm basically live streaming every day, and then for those who don't like watching live streams, I record the videos, record the live streams, and then I edit them to make it more watchable for people who don't want to watch the live streams. If you watch any of my older content before I was live streaming, I would kind of try to plan stuff ahead of time, and then um, record whatever I was doing and whatnot. So no camera or anything. So if you see things are different between my content, that's why things have changed a little bit ever since I started doing this. So like I said, been on YouTube since July. I started Twitch in September. Now I do have Twitch. I do prioritize YouTube a little more than Twitch, partially because I did start YouTube sooner. I'm more familiar with YouTube. I get a lot more viewers on YouTube. And also on top of that, I have ran into some issues with, I use Canva for like my thumbnails and all my emotes and everything. And unfortunately, there are a lot of limitations to Canva, which is why I don't really have a lot on my Twitch. I did add some emotes. I haven't been able to add subscriber badges. I actually didn't even know I could do anything on Twitch until I was an affiliate, or I thought I had to be an affiliate, and I recently found out that that's not true. You're able to do everything from the beginning. So I had just recently started like adding emotes and tried to add some subscriber badges. But unfortunately, with the limitations, I'm not able to. It's just been one big disaster. So I'm completely self-taught on everything. I do everything myself. I do all my own editing. I do my own thumbnails. I set up my live stream myself. Everything has been completely done on my own. So I am still learning. It's been going on. It's been a little over 6 months now. Still trying to learn everything. So I do appreciate everyone that has the patience and has been giving me the time to try to make content for you guys. I have been learning a lot. Things have been getting a little bit better. I have been improving with like my thumbnails and with the editing, and trying to keep on here like what you guys actually want to see and what you don't. Then on top of that, I was a little afraid to live stream at first, and I had, if you've watched some of my earlier live streams, I'm a little more quiet and like a little more cautious on what I want to say, because I didn't want to like, I'm not monetized. I do want to make that clear. Like I am not sponsored by anyone. I'm not affiliated with anyone. I am not monetized. So I'm doing this all completely for free, which I'll talk more about that in a minute here. Um, but if you watch some of my earlier content, I was a lot more careful of what I wanted to say, what I wanted to do. I was like afraid that, like I'm gonna offend someone, someone's gonna report my channel, whatever, whatever. Still kind of trying to learn like all the rules and everything as far as like what you can say and do. I think I kind of got down for the most part, but I do encourage anyone who watches me to, obviously talking is not required. I know some people just like to watch and listen. Not everybody likes to talk, but I do interact with everyone as much as possible. There's like, it's pretty rare that I don't interact with someone. So if you do want to talk about the game, talk about life, whatever, as long as it's nothing inappropriate, obviously. Uh, yeah, I'm totally cool with that. I do struggle a little bit with gaming and talking at the same time, but I do my best. The point of this is to be the entertainment. Whether it's talking, playing the game. I am more of do casual gaming now, which is part of the reason I can't talk today. Part of the reason why my username is casual is I do uh, pretty much just casual gaming now. I used to do a lot of um, competitive multiplayer gaming. I don't do that anymore. Just makes me angry. The communities are toxic. Unless you can find some good people to play with, good friends, good people to play with on the community. I don't enjoy it anymore. So I do mostly play single player games. Um, Usually keep it more on the casual side. Now there are some times where I'll challenge myself and make the game harder. Um, Kind of doing that to show you guys more content on these games and just to make it just a little bit more entertaining. Occasionally you'll see me rage on some games. I try not to, but occasionally it does happen, which does bring me to the point of I have been trying to swear less lately. I have heard from bigger creators that I guess YouTube doesn't like you swearing too often. Um, that is something I've been working on because sometimes I do swear a lot. So with 2025, yeah, it's been awesome. It's been a lot of fun. Now I know I did start my channel. I did start off mostly doing roguelikes and roguelites. So a lot of my majority of my earlier content, that's like all it was. Um, so if you're looking for something to play in that genre, that's what majority of my content has been. I did just recently start branching off to different genres of content because personally I enjoy playing pretty much anything. Um, so I have branched off to different genres lately. Right now I'm playing Diablo 4 on every Sunday. So we got the ARPGs. Um, I'm doing a full playthrough of Octopath Traveler O. Doing that 3 days a week. So JRPG. Um, what else? Uh, I've played some Phasmophobia, so we got some ghost hunting horror. I played a little bit of incremental games. I do like Metroidvania games. I have only played Hollow Knight since I've made this channel. But I do actually have quite a few games that I bought and just haven't played yet. I have tons of content that I can make for you guys. Um, but part of the reason why I try to always play a different game every day, is because I've personally noticed this, and I've also heard this from bigger creators as well, that if I play the same game more than one day in a row, the YouTube algorithm just won't show my videos to people. And even though I do enjoy doing this, I want people to see my videos. So my end goal is to be a full-time YouTube, Twitch streamer to get paid. Because right now I do work a full-time job. I typically work 5 to 7 days a week. usually 6 or 7, sometimes 5. So it's part of the reason why, like, I'm tired, I'm late. I don't always sleep good. Um, it's because of that. Unfortunately, I have to work. Unfortunately, but the end goal is to do YouTube, Twitch full time, be able to quit the full time job, and just completely focus 100% on this because I some of my content I'm happy with and some of it I'm not, and it really comes down to I'm just not able to give you all my full potential, because of just what's going on in life, the full time job. So I am trying to do the best I can. I'm super behind on my editing. I went from editing every day to like hardly editing at all. Um, if you do watch my live streams, then it's not as big of a deal for you. But like I said, like I was saying before, I like to edit videos. Not everyone likes watching live streams, which is fine. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. I personally watch both. Sometimes I watch live streams, sometimes I don't. So, um, what else I want to talk about here? So I was originally going to write a script for this, and I did not. So this is all improvised. Kind of the way I've always been doing things here is just improvising everything. I think that was about it as far as the channel goes. Uh, I don't think I mentioned, but with the new streaming schedule, I am live every day, Monday through Sunday, 9 a.m. to noon Eastern, except for today. Today was different. Um, I am late a lot. I'm I'm working on it. It's just with work, especially with the holidays and having Christmas and New Year's. My schedule's been all sorts of messed up. Been working more, been sleeping less. Things have been absolutely crazy. But if you do want to stay up to date on everything, uh, my YouTube community, I post stuff there, and then the Discord, I post stuff there as well. If you're on Twitch, I don't really know how to reach out to you, so um, just either join the Discord or just go to my YouTube and you can see there. If you ever want to recommend anything for me to play, anything you'd like to see me play, or make some sort of content on, maybe achievement hunting, I can try to make guides. I'm not 100% sure how much time I'll have to do that, but I can try. You can always make a suggestion if you want. If you want to do that, you can do that in any of my YouTube comments on any of my videos. You can also do the YouTube community. You can reach out to me there, or I also have a section in my Discord. You can reach out to me there as well. And then on top of that, if you are a game developer, if you would like for me to play test your game, maybe make a video on it, whatever the case may be, indie devs only. You can reach out to me, and also I have a channel in my Discord server where you can promote your games as well. Think for a second here. Yeah, so I will always be live unless I say otherwise. I know I was super late today. I swear I wasn't partying last night. I did light some fireworks with my kids, but for my kid, but um other than that, I did stay up a little late just watching YouTube and had some stuff going on this morning. There's been a lot of stuff going on lately, so had some stuff going on this morning. So that's why I was starting so late today. I think that's about it as far as my channel goes. So let's go over some of the games I played. Now I did switch to when I first started making content, I was mostly making content on games that I had purchased on Steam. Either games that I had already had purchased or games that had newly released and then I had purchased. I did run into partially I did run into a problem of I ran out of money. So I haven't really been buying any games because I just don't have the money for it right now. Because I was buying so many games for a while. Then I also ran into a problem where I had bought some games. I ended up like really not really liking them, and that was not a very good feeling to spend money on a game and be like, I don't want to play this. I don't even want to make content on it. Like I don't enjoy it. I don't want to I don't want to make content on stuff that I don't enjoy. I don't want to tell you guys like, oh yeah, buy this, play this, whatever. Like I give my full honest opinions on games. I do enjoy majority of what I do play. I could just be like easy to please. I don't know, but I do genuinely enjoy majority of what I play. If I like something, I'll purchase it. Um, I'll recommend it to you guys. I'll even make more content on it. But if I don't like something, I'll straight up say like I don't even like it. I played a game. I don't even remember the name of it. It was so bad that I actually deleted it from my live stream. It was literally the worst game I've ever played in my life. I don't think I still have it on my Steam. I'll take a quick look. See if I deleted it. It was I think I might have deleted it off my computer. Oh no. Okay, it was called Dreadhold. All right, that was the absolute worst game I've ever played in my life. Um, it was basically like a knockoff version of Call of Duty Zombies, but like a million times worse. It's like a hardcore cash grab. I just played the demo of it, but take my word for it. Don't even bother looking at it. It's literally the worst game I've ever played in my life. Uh, so yeah, I mean, I normally don't delete content that I make, and I felt that this game was so bad, I deleted it off the live stream. So I don't have a recording of it. No live stream, nothing. It's completely gone. Um, so speaking of demos, I have switched to where I'm mostly playing demos now, and there's a couple reasons for that. For one, like I said, I'm pretty broke right now, so I can't really buy a whole lot. I think the last thing I did buy was Octopath Traveler O, which we'll talk about that in a minute as well. But I have mostly switched to demos. Part of the reason being is for right now, I'm trying to mostly do games that either have not released or games that have recently released. So obviously, if the game hasn't been released yet, there's just going to be a demo for it. But then on top of that, like I was saying before, I have purchased some games. I ended up not liking them. So now I figure, well, if I play the demo and I like the game, then I'll buy the full version and I'll continue to make content on it. So that is pretty much what I've been doing. Now, most of the demos that I played, I was trying to do a theme at one point in time. So like I did a week of doing only roguelike deck builders, and I did a week of doing roguelike action games, and then a week of roguelike like adventure games. Um, I'm not sure if I'm still going to do that or not, to be honest. I'm probably not going to be honest, because I am trying to incorporate more genres. Because I decided that I don't want to be just like a roguelite streamer. I want to be a variety streamer. I do like playing a variety of things. Hopefully that works out for me. Um, we'll see. Like I said, I want to make myself happy, but I also want to make you guys happy. So we'll see what happens here. So I have been incorporating more RPGs lately. Started playing RPGs, JRPGs. Played Bloomtown, which was a really good game. It was actually made by the same developers who made Graveyard Keeper, which is also another very good game. Now I do actually want to. I haven't had time to do this, and I'm debating on how I want to implement with you guys. I do have to kind of do everything based off of what I want to do, because I don't have a big enough audience to really get suggestions from you guys. Because I have asked in the past, like, hey, what do you want me to play? Stuff like that, and kind of nobody responds. So I have gotten a few suggestions. Someone suggested Plinbo. I ended up making content on that. There was a couple other games that I downloaded them, but I haven't played them yet because they're like really old. And seems like when I play older games, I get like no views. And the reason why views are important to me, so like I said, I'm not monetized, I'm not getting paid any money to do this, but the reason why views are important to me is not like, let's see, how do I want to explain this? It's like, if it's a way for me to grow my channel. Like I'm not trying to be like, oh, I only care about views. Like, it's not like that. But if YouTube isn't showing my videos to people, then my channel is never going to grow. So then I won't have the opportunity to, um, make content for more people. And ultimately, it comes down to, if I'm not able to make this my full time job, then it's like it's less motivation to do it. You know what I mean? Because yes, I do enjoy doing it, but it's also very like exhausting and draining because I'm doing this all myself. So just trying to be real with everybody. Um, I'm not trying to be like one of those streamers that only cares about numbers, only cares about how much money I'm making and whatnot. I just want to be able to make enough money to where I can quit my job and do this full time. I mean, that's really all I'm looking to do, to be 100% honest. I like gaming. I just want to share my experiences with you guys as well, and connect that way, and just be a fun, entertaining content creator is pretty much my ultimate goal. Connecting with like-minded people. Uh, you know, Experiencing games together that we're all going to enjoy, stuff like that. So, I haven't decided how I'm going to do this in the future yet, but as far as I actually want to do this before 2026, which we are in today. Um, but basically, what I'm looking forward to in the future is if I want to get to a point to where I can spend more time on content creation. And what I want to do with that is there are certain games that I'm holding off on playing because they're just very time consuming games. And I just don't have like the time to play them right now. Like, for instance, I love playing Metroidvania games, but because they are very time consuming and I don't have like a whole lot of time right now, uh, I have quite a few of them that I bought a long time ago and I've actually never played them. But I don't want to like start a game and then say, you guys want to watch me play it, and I end up just like playing it one time, never play it again, or play it like once a week. Something like a Metroidvania like that, you're either gonna lose you're either gonna lose interest in it, or you're just gonna end up watching somebody else play it. Because I know I've gotten like that with games sometimes too, where it's like, someone makes a video on something, and I'm like, oh, I want to keep watching this, but they haven't made any more content on it. So then, you end up just watching somebody else do it. So that is something I do want to do for 2026. I do want to start doing, when I get the time for it, I do want to start doing game series, not on every game, but like for instance, Octopath Traveler, excellent game. It's something that I really enjoy, and I didn't want to just play it all the time by myself off stream. That's why I did decide to make that game into a full series. Because that is one thing I am bad about, is actually finishing games. So I do want to incorporate like more RPGs. I do also enjoy card games and board games as well. I don't really know if anyone would be interested in watching that on YouTube, or live streaming, Twitch, YouTube, whatever the case may be. I don't have a lot of card games and board games on Steam. I do own them like in real life. And I was actually thinking about, I'm not 100% sure if I'm gonna do this yet, but I was also thinking about making another channel where I play board games and card games. But um, don't get your hopes up on that, because there's a pretty low chance of that happening right now. But that is something I was thinking about doing in the future. Another thing that I was considering, that I don't know if I'm actually going to do yet or not, but another thing I was considering was making another channel to do multiplayer gameplay only. If you do look at some of my earlier content, I had a group of people that I was playing with. We were playing things like Repo, Lethal Company, Phasmophobia, um, played some other like demos and stuff as well. Let's see. I actually bought a few. Oh, we played Lockdown Protocol, Mage Arena, Project Zomboid, Ready or Not. So we did all that. It was a lot of fun. Um, but I think because the way YouTube works, it seemed like my audience didn't enjoy watching that. So I was getting people were unsubscribing. I was losing a lot of views. I was like, okay, so maybe I should just make a separate channel for this because nobody's enjoying this with my audience. So it's a tricky thing because I want to be happy for myself. And I want you guys to be happy as well. But I want you to like me and my content for me and my content. Because I have had people suggest to me, oh, you should do what's trending. You should do what's popular. You should be like this YouTuber. You should do this. You should do that. And I'm like, I'll be real with you. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do any of that. Like I just want to do what I enjoy and have you enjoy that as well and like me for being me. So that's what I'm trying to do. I don't want to tend to be someone I'm not. I don't want to follow trends. I'm not on social media. The only social media I'm on is the social media just for my YouTube channel. So I'm on YouTube, Twitch, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. It's strictly for my YouTube channel only. So yeah, some people might find that boring. They're like, you don't follow trends, whatever, whatever. All right, whatever. Um, what else is there to look forward to? So I do also play real-time strategy games. I'm not sure like how I've really been wanting to incorporate that into the channel. I did grow up playing a lot of Command and Conquer, Age of Empires. I did do a little bit of content on Lasaria, which is a game that is very similar to a very old game called Majesty, a fantasy kingdom sim. I also do play uh, a lot of Northgard, if you've heard of that. I'm a huge fan of that. I've been wanting to incorporate some more tactical RPGs. So, like I do own Disgaea 1 and 2, the remakes on PC. I've been wanting to make some content on that as well. The only problem with those games are they're pretty grindy. So I'm not sure like how many people would actually be interested in that. Um, so I'm not sure when I'm going to get into that. I've also been looking into playing some puzzle games. I do have Blueprints. Uh, I have been waiting to play that because I did watch a lot of that game get played a while back, and I didn't want to play the game like knowing how to do anything. I'm kind of purposely waiting to play that. That way I can kind of forget everything that I saw and make some actual content on it. Because what I've been doing is I'm trying to do like basically I play something for the first time. So I try to play something with having little to no knowledge about it. So it's a true first gameplay experience. And then if I like the game, I'll buy it and make more content on it. And then I try to make content on updates. Keep you guys up to date with updates and check out new content and whatnot. So what else we got going on here? I've been wanting to do some more ghost hunting games. I do have Forewarned, Ghost Exile. This is a ghost, different games there. Now one genre of gaming that I'm really into is farm sim, life sim games. I do own quite a few of them. So, for instance, Stardew Valley. I've been wanting to play some Stardew Valley on stream. I'm not sure if anyone would be willing to watch it because Stardew Valley has been out for so long. There's been so much content out there. If anyone would like to watch me play it, I'm totally okay with it. I've got over 1,000 hours on it. I know a lot about that game. I started playing it. Oh gosh, I think the game was maybe 2 years old when I first started playing it. So I've been playing it for a long time. Games like Terraria. Um, that's not really the same genre, but that's where I have it in my in my Steam. But I know it's definitely not the same genre. Just for example, like I have a lot of hours on Terraria, Sunhaven, Moonstone Island. Yeah, I have a bunch of farm sim, life sim games that I would like to play. Some of them I've played, some of them I haven't. I did some of my earlier content. I did do Moonstone Island. It's a pretty awesome game. It's like a combination of Pokemon and Stardew Valley and maybe like some like Zelda type deal. So pretty good game. Um yeah, I would say going back to 2025 here. I know I'm jumping around a little bit, not really trying to, but like I said, this is I don't have anything scripted, so I might get a little off here, but 2025, I think probably one of my most favorite deck builders I played was called Starvaders. Definitely highly recommend that. If I can find it here. Last time I played it was in November. We have Starvaders, came out April 30th, 2025. It is $24.99 USD on Steam. It's actually 25% off right now until January 5th. Excellent game. One of my favorite roguelike deck builders. Definitely highly recommend that if you want to check that out. I played a lot of demos, so I would say one of my favorite demos I played. This game was insanely hard, but it's called Shroom and Gloom. This game has not released yet. The demo's been out for a while now, since May. The full release, it just says to be announced. But it is a very good deck builder. Definitely highly recommend that. I haven't played a lot of JRPGs this year, or I guess last year, but Octopath Traveler is an extremely good series. Highly recommend that. I've played all three. If you're new to it, I would say to probably start off with the first one. You're gonna want to wait until they're on sale though, because they are AAA titles. They are expensive. Looks like the first one actually is on sale right now, 60% off. That's $23.99 USD. Second one's also 60% off, $23.99 USD. Then the third one is not on sale, so it is going to be full price, which is 50 USD. But yeah, amazing games. If you haven't seen me play them, go and check it out on my channel. Amazing games. I don't play a lot of AAA titles. I mostly play indie games. So it's kind of saying something coming from me, I guess. Whatever validity I have. Yeah, I don't play very many AAA titles anymore. I mostly just play indie games. So got to look at my shorts chat. Somebody was saying some inappropriate things in there. Anyway. Let's see here. I do also have a bunch of different RPGs that some of them I have played, some of them that I've purchased and haven't played. So that is something that I do want to get more into 2026 is the just RPGs in general. So ARPGs, JRPGs, RPGs, tactical RPGs. I'm a big fan of those. So I do want to start implementing that as well. It just kind of comes down to a time thing. I want to keep everything new and fresh and interesting until I'm able to have more time for you guys. So what else do we have going on here? Also what I want to start doing more of is I have done one giveaway so far, which the crazy thing to me was only one person signed up for it. It's pretty crazy. I thought it was going to end up being a lot of people. I advertised it for a while. Basically, I was celebrating hitting 100 subscribers on YouTube before Christmas. So I did give away a $20 Steam gift card for that. But I am going to be doing bigger and more giveaways in the future. I don't know exactly what yet, but I do have plans for that. Obviously, I still have a lot of time to work on that since we're early in the year here. But I was thinking of doing like a kind of like a milestone thing, like maybe 500 subscribers, 1,000 subscribers. Also want to do like maybe do some like contests in the future, do like some art contests, some like subscriber not subscriber, some like subscribers on Twitch, members on YouTube, stuff like that. Stuff that you actually have to pay for. Basically have giveaways for people for free that like don't pay for anything, but just follow me. And then people who do pay for stuff. So give everybody an opportunity, then also have like different tiers. Um, and like I said, yeah, the art stuff as well. So there is that to look forward to. So basically, yeah. So 2026 is going to be, streaming more. I'm gonna try to be streaming um more than 3 hours a day. I don't think it's gonna really work though, so I'm not gonna guarantee anything, but it's something I have been looking into. Also in the future, I might be switching to a different time. So the time this is gonna be a long ways away, but I just want to throw this out there now. That in the future, I was thinking of live streaming from like 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern. Um, like I said, that's not gonna happen for a long time. And I'll probably do some like polls and stuff before I even actually officially do it. Um, I do want to take into consideration, what you guys think as well, so it's not just me. Like I'm doing this and you're gonna like it, kind of deal. So, um, other than that, let's see. I do want to start playing like some more survival games as well. Um, Stuff like 7 Days to Die and stuff like that. I'm just kind of worried about playing like older games, just because like I don't feel like people want to watch that. So I don't know. It's just something to consider for the future. Let's see here. What else do we have here? So yeah, like survival craft games, like 7 Days to Die, Bellright, Grounded, Icarus. I'm gonna be playing some Pal World. I haven't played Pal World in a very long time. I believe I've been waiting for them to do their full release. Um, yeah, last time I played Pal World was a year ago. It's been a while. Basically, I'm gonna wait until I think I'm just gonna wait until they do the full release, and then I'm going to be playing that. So I'll check something real quick here. So yeah, hopefully I didn't miss anything. I originally planned on actually writing all this out and doing a little bit better job, but um, just haven't had the time. I know it might sound like I'm making up excuses or something, but yeah, as far as I can remember, that's kind of everything that I can think of right now. So, um, yeah, thank you for being here and listening to what I have to say. Um, and gonna be continuing to do this every day, like I said, for the rest of the year, and hopefully this will be a good year, and lots of stuff to look forward to. And that said, tomorrow's Friday, so going to be playing a brand new game tomorrow. If you want to check that out. Um, yeah, I guess that's gonna be it for today. So, I want to thank you for being here today. Um, And if you are new to the channel, consider subscribing. It is free. You can get notified when I go live or post any content. If you're ever enjoying any of my content, just leave a like below, share the video with your friends, and I will see you all tomorrow. So, bye.